With rising armed conflicts, worsening humanitarian crisis, and declining respect for international law, peace and security remain top concerns across Africa. UN Chief Antonio Guterres warned that instability on the continent threatens global peace.
The
world must not turn its back on Africa, home to nearly 1/5 of humanity. The stakes are too high and the potential is too great. Donors must step up with meaningful support for the vastly underfunded humanitarian response plan. Combatants must stand down so peace agreements can be implemented without delay.
Both the AU and UN say they are working closely on flagship peace programs, including the AU's campaign of silencing the guns by 2030. AU Commission Chair Mahamoud Youssouf stressed that UN reforms are critical for concrete actions.
The African Union is also committed to work with all parties and stakeholders at the United Nations to achieve a transparent, equitable and just reform of the UN Security Council. These reforms are indeed of paramount importance and would ultimately consolidate the multilateral system. Besides, our two organizations are faced with financial strains. We need to adapt our actions and programs to the new realities.
Guterres also emphasized that Africa's development is constrained by an unfair and outdated global financial system.
The time has come to reform this financial architecture so it reflects the world of today and better serves the needs of developing countries, particularly in Africa. It must become more inclusive, representative, equitable and effective. And this means giving developing countries more meaningful participation in global financial institutions.
In the meantime, Youssouf says African countries have been looking for alternatives to reduce dependence on foreign aid.
I think the African continent has decided to take its destiny on its hands. And we are definitely working to increase the self-reliance. We are working to mobilize domestic resources for our development programs. And the whole rhetorics and narratives is changing.
The AU and the UN will convene their 10th annual conference next year in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. The first annual conference was held in New York in April 2017, where the two organizations signed a joint framework for an enhanced partnership in peace and security. Sophia Shimechero, CGTN.